So let us now understand the third section of this particular chapter, that is marketing channels delivering customer value. Here we are going to identify the major channel alternatives that are open to a company. So curious minds, today we are going to explore the fascinating world of channel design, and it requires a lot of decision making that the manufacturers have to take on regular basis. When designing marketing channels, manufacturers often find themselves at a crossroads between their ideal visions and practical considerations. Imagine a new company taking its first step into the market with limited capital. At this stage, selling within a limited market area is a natural starting point. It's like Mr. Kishore Biani starting his own store in a local Charni Road so that he can cater to the local needs. So every small business was started to cater the local needs of the consumer. In such cases, identifying the best channels might not be a daunting challenge. Instead, the real concern could revolve around convincing a handful of reliable intermediaries to handle their product line. So if you are manufacturer of a chips, you will try to convince the local retailer. You will also need to convince the retailers who are at the platform on any railway station so that your chips are consumed by a large number of people in the local area at least. As new firm gains traction and success, the opportunity arises to venture into new markets. Existing intermediaries can be leveraged to reach these new markets, because one retailer in one local market can give you the reference of another retailer in another market. In smaller markets, the firm might opt for direct sales to retailers. I don't need to use any other technique but to reach out to all the retailers directly. However, in larger markets, the use of distributors could prove more efficient. Just imagine if you want to distribute SIM cards to all the people in this country. You cannot afford to reach out to all the distributors directly. Flexibility in approach is key, as the firm might employ diverse strategies like granting exclusive franchises in one area while selling through all available outlets in another. To further broaden their reach, companies might even consider launching an online store to cater to hard to reach customers. It means you need to reach the unreached. Adapting to market opportunities and conditions is essential for a successful channel system. Companies often find that their channel strategies evolve organically to meet changing demands. Such adaptation or changes can help optimize the distribution process and improve market. While some elements of channel design naturally evolve, purposeful analysis is vital for maximum effectiveness. A systematic approach to marketing channel design includes key stages, and these stages are analyzing consumer needs. Second is setting channel objectives. Third is identifying channel alternatives. And the fourth is evaluating channel alternatives. This section we are going to cover these steps in detail. But let me give you a quick brief about all the steps. Understanding consumer preferences, behaviors and expectations is fundamental. In fact, this is the most fundamental thing that we have studied in marketing. If you analyze the consumer need, this particular information guides decisions on how to structure the channel to best serve these needs. So that is where your analysis of consumer need will become important. Then setting channel objectives. Clearly defining objectives based on the desired level of customer service is very crucial. Different customer segments may have different service requirements, and the channel's role is to meet those needs efficiently. After you have set the channel objectives, you will find out all the channel alternatives. Identifying various channel options which are available and assessing their potential advantages and challenges is an integral part of this step. Evaluating alternatives, which is the final step. Each potential channel alternative should be evaluated based on its alignment with company's goal, cost effectiveness of the system, and its ability to deliver on customer needs. By engaging in this purposeful analysis and decisions, companies can design marketing channels that not only address consumer needs but also align with their broader business strategies. Through this comprehensive approach, manufacturers can strike a balance between their ideal channel visions and the practical considerations that drive successful distribution in a dynamic and ever-changing market. Now, we will study each of this step in more detail. To begin with, analyzing consumer needs for effective channel design. Though we all know it is all about understanding the consumer needs. But in this discussion, we will dive deeper into the process of analyzing consumer needs, which is a starting point for crafting effective channel design. Effective channel design is grounded in understanding what target consumers truly desire from the channel. It is a customer-centric approach. You need to understand how customer is willing to purchase the product. Is he comfortable sitting at home and buying things online? Or he wants to experience the process of shopping? If you know your customers are moving online, then the companies also will move online. After all, each link in the channel contributes to the overall customer value delivery network. This makes it mandatory to investigate several key aspects. Let us discuss few of them. Location preferences. Do consumers prefer purchasing products from nearby sources, or are they willing to travel to centralized locations? For example, if you want to buy the furniture, are you willing to travel to IKEA, which is at a distant location from your place? After you have found that out, you need to find out purchase modes. Are customers more inclined to buy products in person, which is face to face, over the phone, or through online platforms? Large number of students are showing interest in learning online so that they can save their traveling time, because most of you are working professionals. So when you understand that the learning can happen online and students are willing to learn online, then accordingly the universities will need to change the way they deliver their sessions. The next decision in this could be assortment preference. Do customers value a wide range of product options, or do they prefer specialized selection? So when I go to the store to purchase the spreads which can go on the bread, I go to the shelf where they have large number of options. They will have large number of options from Viva and so many other brands. Then we also need to look at the add-on services. Are consumers interested in additional services such as delivery, installation or repairs, or would they rather obtain these services elsewhere? Or do you prefer going to IKEA and then follow all the DIY instruction so that you can build your own furniture? Speed of delivery. How important is the speed of product delivery to customers? So if you are launching a big offer and you know that you can't deliver the product immediately, but you will deliver the product after 4 or 5 days, and customers are ready to wait for that period, then you know that you can still go ahead and launch the offer. Creating a channel that provides the fastest delivery, the greatest assortment, and an array of services sounds ideal, but practical constraints can come into play. Resource limitations and skill sets of the company and its channel partners may hinder their ability to offer all desired services. I am sure this would have happened with many of you, where you have ordered something and the online company has promised you a particular delivery date, but they did not perform the promise. They did not fulfill the promise that was made to the customer. That is where you need to understand that there are a lot of logistical and financial challenges involved. Moreover, higher service level often translate to increased cost for the channel, potentially leading to higher prices for consumer. The triumph of modern discount retailing exemplifies how consumers often prioritize lower prices over premium service levels. Let us take the example of Walmart, which consistently ranks lower in customer experience compared to other grocery retailers like Publix or the Whole Foods. Despite this, Walmart commands a significant 25% share of the US grocery market. This underscores that while premium service is a plus, cost-effective solutions hold substantial appeal for consumers. As a company, I need to understand my consumers, their behavior, their sentiments, how much they are ready to pay extra for that extra service, or are they happy to wait so that they can get the same service at a lower price. Then we talk about setting channel objective, the step 2. To navigate this intricate landscape, companies should formulate channel objectives that align with the desired levels of customer service. Tailoring these objectives to differ customer segment is essential, as diverse segments may require varying levels of service. Companies aim to minimize the total channel cost while meeting the specific customer service requirements. Here, the companies need to understand that I need to provide the best services, but at the same time, I cannot increase the cost, because here I might lose a customer. Several factors shape a company's channel objectives. Let us discuss some of them. Company nature and its products types that they are dealing with. The nature of the company and its products dictates the appropriate channels and service levels. Perishable products, for example, necessitate efficient direct marketing to prevent delays. You cannot get the delivery of your product, which is highly perishable in nature, after 7 or 8 days. You need to get the immediate delivery. If you have ordered a flowers online, they should not give you flower after 7 days, where it is not very fresh. So the nature of products will decide what kind of channel intermediaries I can plan. Then marketing intermediaries. The role of intermediaries also affects channel objectives. Certain functions may be better handled by intermediaries, while others may be managed in-house. We should never ignore competitive landscape. If Amazon is giving delivery in 1 day's time, it will force other competitors also to deliver the product in a day's time. The company's competitors impact its channel objectives drastically. Depending on the competitive environment, the company may choose to be in the same outlet as competitors or take a different path. For example, when you go to Chroma, you will find all the brands of mobile phone trying to find their space in that store. Because if the customer doesn't see me, he will end up purchasing competitors' product. The company cannot ignore financial consideration. The company's financial situation influences decisions on which marketing functions to handle internally and which to outsource to intermediaries. So by carefully evaluating these factors and considering customer needs, companies can design marketing channels that strike the right balance between customer service level and cost effectiveness. Now, I have used this term service level large number of times in this particular chapter. What is service level? It means the success of my deliveries towards the customer. So if the customer has ordered something from my platform, I promise him that it will be delivered in 5 days' time, and I deliver it to him in 5 days' time, it means I have achieved my service level. So if 100 customers are ordering online, I promise them some date, out of which 99 customers were delivered on time. It means my service level is 99%. Higher the service level, better customer satisfaction would happen.